Hello, welcome back to the channel everybody. Today we've got another unboxing video. We've got a Halfords tool set to unbox. So I'm going to crack on to start with and open this up because we're looking at a plain box at the minute, and we'll see what's inside and then we'll have a quick chat about it. Right, well, we've got it out of the box there. It is quite an heavy item. As you can see now, we've got the 200-piece socket ratchet spanner set from Halfords Advanced. So this does have a lifetime guarantee. It all comes with that, which it does say somewhere. Yeah, look, just there. So first of all, I just want to talk about price. I've had my eye on these for a while, and I was looking at the 175-piece set, which I believe is $275 normally for the 175-piece set. So that on discount at the minute is $220. I believe last year I saw it for about $175. I think they had £100 off. So that is the 175-piece set, $220 with the discount. Now this one is the 200-piece set, which normally retails at £400. But if you join their motoring club, the Halfords Motoring Club, you get a discount, Black Friday discount I believe it could be, and that is down from £400 to £200. Now you also get £5 off your first purchase with them, so your X comes in at $195 for this set, down from £400. So it is quite a big heavy set, coming in at 21 kilos, something there. So it is quite a lump to be moving around, but apparently this has everything you should need, or 95%, 99% of the stuff you do need to fix your car. Any general maintenance stuff this will do. And I don't go much further on my bike with general maintenance stuff than general maintenance, so let's get this spun round, we'll get it opened up and we'll have a look what's inside. So this is a picture of what we actually get in the back. It just shows everything what's in the box there. And I'm going to take this off now and get it opened up. Right. Get out of the way. Right, so it's got a couple of caps on the side, on each side, one on each side. And we've got these two at the front here. And then it should just lift up like that. So we can see, we'll start with this top section first. So within this set you have a long sockets, as you can see, and a set of spanners. Now looking at them, we've got size 19 spanner, just there. More ratchet spanners. Could do a bit of a wipe. Yeah, all ratchet spanners. That's a size 19. Right, and they run from 19, we've got 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So we've got a full set there from 6 through to 19. And then with sockets, which are all numbered as well, these long reach sockets run through from 6. So you've got 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 there. So you're missing 7 and 8 from that section there. And then we've got 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 on those. And then we have the bigger drive with the smaller drive. As you can see, in the bigger drive set, we have from 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 22 and 24. We don't have a 23. There's a 23 missing, but we do have a 27 on the end as well. So that's them. That's the long reach sockets, full set of spanners, and then over here we have the set of Halfords Advanced. We have the impact bits that you use on your alley wheels, and that plastic coating stops them being scratched. What do we have there? 17. It looks like we have a 17. Then we have a 19, 21 and a 23 in those. So that's the top half of the case. Let's have a look at the bottom half of the case, shall we? Okay, so this is the bottom section of the case. I like to call the bottom section. Let's have a look what we've got in here. So we've got a giant breaker bar, and that's the was it a 3/4 inch breaker bar, and then you've got 3/4 inch socket drivers, the ratchets, and they are all, I believe, 102 ratchets. A decent set. We do actually have the small set from the other advent calendar, which contains that. It contains the screwdriver, one of these, which is the drives that go into the spanners to create another ratchet in your ratchet spanners. And we have all 3 sizes there, going right up. What size is that? That's a 19mm. So you fit all your sockets. Let's have a look. So extension bars now. Let's move on to the extension bars. You've got your extension bars just here. You've got a small one there. You've got the medium one, long length there, and then a medium small. And we also have a long 3/4. That's half, and that's a 1/4 inch. And then we have a short 3/4 as well. And from there we'll move down a bit. We've got some screwdriver bits just here. Here we have the bit holders, which that is for the small screwdriver bits. And then obviously you've got your medium, which I believe is probably going to be one of these in the middle. As I know, quite stiff to get in those. So that goes in there, and then you also have your large one, which I believe is probably for these larger bits, which are down here. So there are your bit holders. We've got the converters here, which convert from half down to 1/4, and then you've got the other way, 1/4 up to half. And what we've got there, 3/4 down to half up to 3/4. So you've got a full set there of everything, whichever way you need to go with those. Right, let's have a look at the sockets. We haven't spoken about the sockets at the top, have we? Let's have a look at those. So the sockets at the top, we have got this set here, which goes from size 13. 3/4 set, this one. So this is the 3/4. And that set runs there from 13 right the way up to 30. So we've got any missing? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So then it jumps to 24, then jumps to 27, 30, 32, 34 and 36. Now this row here, this is the 1/2 inch set. You've got a full 1/2 inch set there, which runs from, which doesn't go as big, but it runs 24, 22, 21, and then you've got from 22, it goes right down to size 8 in those. So you've got an 8 to 22 and a 24mm socket in the 1/2 inch as well. And then on the end of the 1/2 inch, just here, we have these star drives. And they are in 1/2 inch by the looks of things, which is the same as that row they're in there. And they run from, it says E20, E18, E10, E14, and we've got E12, E11, E10, and an E8. So I'm not sure how that works, but it looks like we've got, that just says E16 on it. Oh yeah, it does, it's an E16, it's me reading it wrong, that E10's that one there. So then moving across, we've got these, which I'm not overly familiar with, but it looks like a 1/4 inch, a 3/4 inch drive with a swivel head. It makes it a bit easier to get into places that you need to get into. And you have a full set of them, you have a 3/4, the 1/2 and the 1/4 inch on them. What do we have here? Oh, so this is a 13mm for the spanner. And that changes to a bit holder. So you get your bit, and it makes it a bit holder for driving your bits. So that's the first one in that set. That one goes there. That one goes back in there, and then we've got 10mm, 13mm, and 19 as mentioned before for those. So what we've got left now, we've got down here, we've got a set of 1/4 inch drivers, sockets for this 1/4 inch driver, so ratchet, whatever you want to call it, and that's running from a size 14 down to a 4, so that looks quite small, that set. And then just above that you've got obviously Allen key bits, you've got a little set there, and small star bits, lots of big star bits, and then you've got obviously your security ones there. And then on this side you've got the larger ones, full set there, those. Same with the sockets on this side, you've got the full set of sockets on that side. And it looks like we've got some spark plug sockets here, 10mm, 12mm, 14mm. And we've also got these, which are the small 1/4 inch drive long reach set. So that runs 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, right down to 4. So that's the set. So it is the biggest set they do at Halfords. It's quite a nice set. As you can see, it's quite big. I have to move it back a little bit to get in frame. So that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe, and see you on the next one.